Hey everybody, Miller Highlights here. Bought me a new filter system for my refrigerator. I do have an RO system on my sink, but it doesn't reach to the other side. For my refrigerator, we have kind of poor water in our area, or not the best water, so I like to drink good filtered water to filter out all the arsenic and different impurities and things of that nature. So I usually drink the RO water just for that reason. But I didn't want to install a complete RO system for the refrigerator, which is right here. I already pulled the refrigerator out, and I was looking for something small and that could just sit on the top of the refrigerator. And recently I saw this new product out, Filtered brand, Filtered, Filtered is the brand name, and it's a small unit. And you can either put it up in the cabinet above or behind a panel above the refrigerator, or you can just set it on top of the refrigerator. It looked like a really good unit. It's a 4-stage filter system. The first filter has 2 stages in it, and then you got your 3rd and your 4th stage as well. So it's not like completely RO, which actually cycles the water through and then purifies it and puts it in the tank, but this still cleans out most impurities as it is without having to recycle the water, and which I actually like that anyway, because I don't have to worry about a drain or anything of that nature for the system. The refrigerator does have a filter, but it's not the best. I've seen some impurities come through occasionally, so I needed something that I could rely on. And this looked like a really good unit. It had good specs on it. The replacement filters for it are around $69, I believe, is what I saw for the replacement filters. I don't know if that includes the membrane, but I believe it includes the complete set of filters. And I think 2 of the filters you replace every 6 months, and I think the 3rd one you replace once every 2 years, just like you would on a regular RO system, where you have your carbon filter and pre-filters, and then you have your membrane, which gets replaced every 2 years. And I think it's the same on this, but I'm not an expert on water systems. I just use them. So but it looked like a good unit, and it looks like a quick installation, so I'm going to go ahead and install it. And probably want to do a lot of talking because I'm actually going to do the install. I'll change the camera angle, but I'll open the box just so you can see how it comes, and we'll get all the components out. Let's see, let's pull the tab back here. There's our instructions. Nobody reads, but we should. Probably might on this one a little bit, but it looks pretty self-explanatory. So that's your filtered instructions, and that brand name is Filtered. So looks like a nice little unit. Inside comes, looks like your cover for your filter system. And then we got let's see, or maybe, oh, here it comes. It's all pre-assembled, so it comes with your 3 filters in it. So this is how it comes in the box itself, right here, and you can see your 3 filters there. Doesn't say on here whether it's A, B, or C. I don't know if it drops down, but I really haven't looked at it. But not important at this point. It comes together assembled. You got a inlet an outlet, and that outlet goes to your refrigerator itself. So basically you undo the line on the refrigerator and put in the just put it in here, your 1/4-inch line, and then you attach this. Even though I already have a shut-off valve, but I'll still probably use that. It'd be nice to have a quick release valve there in case there's a leak. Let's see what else comes in the box, and then I'll move all this out of the way so you can see everything that it comes with. There's no electrical components to it. It's just pretty much plug and play. And then you got a set of hoses. So let's get these boxes out of the way here. So it's got a bag of accessories here, or supplies. Okay, so inside you got your hose. Got quite a bit of hose, actually. I don't know how many feet that is exactly, but it looks like maybe a good 12 feet of hose there. And it's got your blue, which matches the color on your unit. So that's going to be your inlet, and that's going to be your outlet to the refrigerator itself. And it also labels them here, right here. So it's pretty, it says filter out and filter in. So that's pretty easy. Then it comes with a couple of quick disconnect connectors, and we'll find out what those are in just a sec. I don't know if I'm going to need them or not, but might. One other thing it comes with is a wood bit. So if you got to go up to a panel, upper panel or something like that that you're going to install it in, there you go, right there. So right there is everything it comes with. Here, let's move this over just a hair and zoom that in just a little bit, and you can see how it all comes. And there it is. So I'll do some installation on it. I probably won't do a lot of talking on it. Just speed it up the steps, and then I'll give you a summary when I'm done. One thing I did want to mention, something I like to do, and you can do tiny bit of bleach or tiny bit of, I like using peroxide because it rinses out easy. But since I'm going to be opening up this line here, I have these little pipettes. Some systems actually come with that, and I'm just going to put a little bit of peroxide. I guess you could use vinegar too, but that has a tendency to descale and plug things up. So I'm probably just going to use a little bit of peroxide and squeeze it into the line when I fit the line in, so that it'll go through, and the lines that are already there just kind of go through and sterilize it a little bit. And then I'll just flush out the refrigerator when I'm done. And there you go. So let's go ahead and install it, and I'll change the camera angle as I go just so you can kind of see what I'm doing. But I'm not going to do any talking to it. I'm just going to do the installation. I think it's pretty simple and straightforward, and how we do it. Okay, it's all hooked up, no leaks. It was actually really simple. You know what? Let's see, I might have a small leak here. Let me look. No, yep. I'll fix that. I'll probably just tighten up a little bit. This thing about plastic lines and ferrules, they have a tendency to leak, and you don't want to get them too tight or they'll just start leaking worse. So I like to put them on a little loose and then tighten them up just enough to where they don't leak. Let's see, make sure that's pushed in. Now, one thing I wanted to mention, it was kind of confusing. They give you one stainless steel connector there, and it didn't look like a push-on connector at first. It looked like something else, but it is. So it's designed to go on where your water line hose, if you're using a ferrule, and you screw that on, and then you just push your line in. But seems to be leaking. I'm probably going to have to put a new ferrule on there. But let's see if that's going to do it right there. I think that took care of it. I mean, it might be okay. So, but it looks straightforward. It's one thing I did want to mention that I didn't realize. It came with this extra cover, and the reason they give you this extra cover, depending on your configuration, you can either use this flat panel the way it is, which is kind of designed to fit to the back of the refrigerator or against the wall, or you can turn these sideways, these filters, and put this whole configuration in this panel here. So maybe you don't have such a wide slot, you're in a more narrow behind a panel or something like that, then you can assemble it all in there and then put it up in your panel. Maybe you're kind of short on space or something. So I didn't realize that at first. But that's kind of a nice option, actually. I left my hoses long. I didn't want to cut them. I mean, there's a possibility down the road I might sell the house and move, and if so, I might need the extra length. If I knew this was going to be a permanent place, I probably would have cut it to length. But looks like a good unit, and it is actually simple. It takes 10 minutes to hook up once you understand what connector's what. But it's a good unit, I think. I think it's going to work out good. The water's already coming through fine. Looks like it's not leaking now, so we're good to go. I just got to filter out and cycle out the new water, and it'll give the charcoal canisters a chance to get all the charcoal through the system and so forth. Go through a couple of trays of ice so it can cycle the water as well, and then I'll be good to go. So tomorrow I can use it. Anyhow, there it is. That's the filtered. And I'm going to stick this on top of the refrigerator, by the way. I'm just using it here so you guys can see it. This is actually going on top of the refrigerator. It's just going to lay flat. So that's the filtered brand water filtering system for a refrigerator. Very close to being reverse osmosis. I'd say it's probably identical in terms of water quality. And I personally give this unit a thumbs up. It's a nice unit. I've been waiting for something like this, and this is my answer. So way to go, Filtered.